Well, as you all know, we've entered panic mode, and the Islanders lose by the score of 4-1. And all it took was for the team to fall asleep shortly after Brock Nelson scored to put the Islanders on top 1-0. But then it was just a miserable defensive effort and a miserable day for two of Devon Toews and Matt Barzal. Devon Toews has been borderline terrible this entire series so far, and Barzal, well, let's just put it this way, he was asleep for some of the plays, one of which resulted in the third goal for Tampa. When the power play looked decent in the Flyers series, I thought to myself, hey, this could be something turning around for this Islanders squad and their power play, and maybe it'll help against Tampa. Well, boy, was I wrong, because this power play has been nothing short of miserable. Correction, the Barzal unit is nothing short of miserable. The Nelson unit actually looks pretty decent, but the Barzal unit, my God, I don't think I've seen worse. It makes me wonder, honestly, is he trying to do everything by himself, or are they just trying to line themselves a line for the perfect shot? Because if you ask me, they pass too much and don't shoot enough. Just shoot. What's the worst thing that's going to happen? The goaltender's going to catch it and then freeze it? That's probably the worst. No, the worst is the Islanders actually don't shoot, and they pass, and then eventually Tampa clears it. And the eventual part is that Tampa will get a shorthanded opportunity. That's what the worst can happen for this Islanders power play. The penalty kill looks actually solid. It looks really good. I'm honestly proud of the penalty kill, even though the Islanders committed some stupid penalties. Barzal for holding a damn stick, but that's to be discussed at a later time. That's not today. But I will tell you this. The offense needs to get going. They need to score more, maybe even shoot more, although they did have about 25 shots on goal today, so that goes without saying. But overall, these dudes need to do something called aim. They're just shooting, and it's going wide to the left, wide to the right, wide to the south, wide to the north. It's going in all other directions except central into the net. That's the troubling thing. Tampa's got, one hell of a team. They've got a terrific offense, a good defense, and Vasilevsky is just, one hell of a good goaltender. There's no messing around with that. But the point that I'm trying to make is this team needs to be better. They need to play Islanders hockey. It's like they're trying to play Tampa hockey over Islanders hockey, and they're failing miserably in that sense. By the way, if you didn't know any better, the series is now in Tampa's favor, 3-1. Ever see that? Down 3-1, and now they're in panic mode. The last time the Islanders were in panic mode was, or at least this show was in panic mode, was when the Flyers came back to force a Game 7. That wasn't too long ago. And now we're already in a panic mode because the next game, Tuesday, is Elimination Day. And if Tampa wins, well, we all know what's going to happen then. The Islanders will leave the bubble. They'll go home, shave those epic playoff beards, and watch the Stanley Cup from their couch instead of playing in it. And by the way, also, Casey Cizikas and Tom Kuhnhackl have left the bubble, unfortunately, due to injuries. Casey Cizikas' injury is an upper body injury from what was reported, and honestly, I think he would have played, but they said he needed a procedure to address it. So, that was it for him for this playoffs. Tom Kuhnhackl, we don't know. I'm thinking he got hurt in practice, but I think we'll get more as time goes on, more information maybe, but who the hell knows? Also, for those of you who don't know, Lou Lamoriello won the Jim Gregory GM of the Year award. Congratulations to him. Well deserved. I was a little surprised he won it, but hey, I'm thrilled that he got it. First period looked a little bad, but the Islanders made it look competitive. The second period, Nelson scored, which was good. But then, literally right after Nelson scored, Tampa started going on a scoring torrent. They scored 2 goals within, I want to say, maybe 10 seconds of each other. Then in the third period, oh, Lord have mercy. Barzal and Toews were just awful. Barzal was awful, and they allowed the third goal, which was awful, and then, well, we all know what happened there. They allowed an empty net goal, again, a putrid performance in a game where they could have tied the damn series, but they didn't. And now they're on the brink of elimination. Oh, Lord. I'm just hoping Tuesday. I'm hoping to God that Tuesday they can get their act together. Because if they don't, they'll be packing their bags and getting the razors already. And I don't want to see that happen. I really don't. I want to see them continue playing. But the way they're playing, doubtful. But I'm hoping they get their act together. But I'm calling it. I'm basically done. I don't want to talk about this BS anymore. I'll see you guys Tuesday after the game against the Lightning. Whether we win or we're eliminated.